Another weekly garden of ours. Still quite a lot of leaves on the trees. Big lawn to cut here. It's raining pretty bad here. I've cut this lawn and normally alternate it with a side discharge and a mulch. Try and get some of these leaves out. Plenty of leaves sitting amongst. Plenty of leaves still up there actually. That oak, loads to drop. It's the home of the Atco. This section used to be, it used to be a tennis court. Used to be a tennis court. Now it's not. Some cows in the background.
Swimming pool.
Yeah, swimming pool. Another lawn around here, quite big. This bed could do with a tidy up. Indoor pool. Said we could use it, but we haven't packed up the courage to get in there yet. Actually, load of leaves. This one doesn't take too long. Decent sized lawn. Dad's going to cut some budlias down and some roses. I'm going to deal with the lawns and the leaves. Some trees came down in last year's storm, which never cleared them. This is a weekly client. Well, there's quite a lot of leaves out here actually. You have to give this gate a little blow from time to time because it does get stuck. It's not the most reliable of gates. A beast. The not so beast. So I'm going to be using again the ST1530E. So this is a weekly client. We're here every Saturday, and it's raining pretty. You probably can't see it in the camera, but it's raining pretty bad. And we used to use the customer's Atco, and it's a collector which helps with the leaves. But since we've got the Z6, we don't bother getting that out anymore. The only reason we've got that out is because it's got a flat tyre. We've just pumped the flat tyre up and realised that all the other three have gone flat as well. So I think we'll have to give those a little pump up too. We're here for a couple of hours every Saturday. Normally start about 7:30 and get out at around 10, half 10. There's normally three of us here, but today it's just me and my dad. We've got Sam doing some jobs that we had to cancel out yesterday to do another job which was unable to do. So we're just basically trying to keep everyone happy, and that's a good thing about having numbers. You can sort of change the days around like you please, and if you've got some jobs, and that's a good thing about working weekends with quite a few of us. If something crops up and you need to sort of fill the times in and the days with customers that you might have cancelled during the week, you can then put them in on the weekend, and it just gives you that bit more flexibility. So what I'm going to do is my dad's going to cut some buddleias down, cut some roses down in the large garden side bed. I'm going to give the lawns a trim, give them a blow, and then give them a cut with the Ego Z6 ride-on. Like I said, we're normally used to collecting, but because the Z6 is so good at mulching, we don't need to. So it cuts down on waste, it cuts down on noise, it cuts down on fumes, petrol, and it's funner. Much nicer machine to use. So the Z6 is sitting in the back of the van, and I'll get it out in a bit, but let's get strimming, let's get blowing, and catch you soon. So the Atco's got a flat tyre, so we're going to try and pump it up. So as you can see, it's not the most manicured of lawn edges. It's just to be honest, the whole garden isn't. It's a very big garden, and we just keep on top of it. In about a month or so, leading up till March, April, we can really improve on it. But at the moment, it's just a case of clearing the garden, getting the leaves down, making sure the leaves are cut, and genuinely making sure that everything's as good and as tidy as it can be. So that was a strimming. I've now gonna blow. Using the Echo PB8010. I do need a pair of headphones even for the camera for this machine. Until Saltex was great, by the way. We managed to see the new Ego backpack battery blower, and until I can get my hands on that, for gardens like this, just for the sheer time it takes, I pull it off and give the whole garden a blast. So that rarely the ever time that I actually use petrol machinery is in these couple of months. But from what I've seen at Saltex, that might be coming to an end pretty soon, which is cool. To everyone I did see at Saltex as well, there's a lot of posts going out. I've got so many pictures, didn't get many selfies, but I've got so many pictures that I just can't put them all into one post. So if I saw you at Saltex, if we had a chat at Saltex, it was awesome, great to meet you. You know who you are. Met some real famous faces in the garden industry, and it was great to put a face to the business, as what I've said many times is really, really important. I think anyway. But I won't tie you down with all that malarkey, and let's get blowing. absolutely pouring it down, and I get a lot of questions asking me how the Z6 performs in the wet, so we're still going to go for it. Dad's soaked. You wet?
Fucking soaked.
Beat that one out. So yeah, a lot of questions about the Z6 and how well it does in the wet. You will find out in the next couple of minutes. Ratchet strap them on. So normally we don't use these yellow strips, but when it's wet, what we were finding was that when the mower gets to about here on the van, it used to just wheel spin, coming from like this grip stuff to this. So this is like smooth plastic. So Dad got me some of these, put them on the van. They're just screwed in, so you can just swivel them and put them out of the way when you don't need them. And it actually helps with getting the ride on off, and especially back on again, because we reverse it back on. Make sure that obviously the two ramps are the same distance apart at the top, going all the way down. And what I've done is I've also used these, which will be in my van setup video soon. These are actually door stops, which I've bought, so that I know that the ramps are always in the right space, and again they're just screwed in. So I'm going to put this onto side discharge. So I'm going to take out the mulch plug, which is literally put on the key ring. So let's side discharge this and get cracking. So we're going to put this on blade speed 3, drive speed 2. I'm going to put it on control, take it off control, put it on to standard. 100% power. Cut one lawn. It looks like a drowned rat.
Hi guys.
Just ruined my stripe. So that's the first lawn cut. One more to do. That took about 15 minutes to cut that lawn. Side discharging, loads of leaves everywhere. And you can see it's done a cracking job. That was with blade speed on, I think it was 3. And I was going full speed. So that's blade speed on the lowest, and it's still so quiet. I'll just show you turbo mode. Is absolutely crazy mode. I'm not quite sure what the blade speed is on turbo mode, and I'm not quite sure if many people know that it even exists, because you've got to hold the plus button for like 5 seconds to engage it. We've never really had to use it, but I'm sure there will be one day where we will, so it's nice to have it on there rather than not. So yeah, in the wet. No problem for the Z6. I'm going to get this next lawn cut and then speak to you in a bit. So both lawns cut. Currently driving the Z6 back to the van. It is absolutely covered in leaves. Let me show you. There was a lot of leaves sitting on that lawn, and it's just blasted them all away. Sometimes we mulch, sometimes we side discharge here. Either or. Obviously mulching in the summer works well, because you're leaving some moisture. You're putting some moisture back into the ground, and basically the grass, it's free fertilization basically. But I just want to show you how fast this thing is. So put it in sport mode. Sport. You think that's travel speed all the way up until you press this button all the way up for a couple of seconds, and you get put into travel mode. let me just give you an idea of how fast it is. Good fun. So I'm going to get back on the van and get out of here because we're absolutely soaked. So I'll catch you in a bit. So that's it, we're done, visit done. Until next week. We're soaked. It's literally just stopped raining, and it's been raining since 7:30. So Sam's out getting wet as well. We're all out getting wet. But you take the rough with the smooth, it's part of the job. We were gifted in summer, weren't we? Springs always seem to be pretty warm here, so take the rough with the smooth. But yeah, job done. Done the big lawn. We've also done the big lawn around the front of the house. The driveway is cleared. The Z6 is back in its home where it belongs. We're all finished, so we're going to go home, have a hot shower, enjoy the rest of the day, and the next time you'll probably see me will maybe be back on my Monday job again, and then I'm really looking forward to showing you the ins and outs of my Wednesday job. It's a beautiful garden, and I try and get a lot of content on there. So visit done for Saturday, day in the life complete. See you in the next one. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.